And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the James Madison Dukes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Pass rush closing in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Dukes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Williamson. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So the Texas State Bobcats offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Here comes the up-tempo offense. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. And this pass is caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. No gain on 1st, makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Moves out of the pocket. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something that breaks into the open. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense. And they'll use the ground game here. And the Dukes churn out another 1st down. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Williamson. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Short completion, a 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. The receiver makes the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Dukes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. We're going to go with the wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. Incompletion sets up a second down. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Handoff from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Dukes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Gets the first and still running. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. It's third down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Well, Kirk, Texas State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Williamson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Dukes will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands, it's Davis. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Davis. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
With the catch, it's Brown. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end this athletic? I mean, this guy lays out and comes down with a huge catch, showing you how athletic he is and what soft hands he has.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And now a timeout quickly called by the...
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Hell no, he wasn't.
Crucial play coming up. They try to sneak it for the first.
Yeah, fuck you.
Touchdown, Bobcats.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Return begins inside the 10. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Williamson. Grab by the receiver. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. The Dukes come to the line to run the hurry-up. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. A much-needed score, Kirk. Trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That's reeled in. It's Davis. Muscles past the defender. What a catch and run by the sophomore there. That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line. Enemy territory. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Davis. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. First and goal for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Texas State. This offense really clicking.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Scanning the field, it's Williamson. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Dukes. Way too much speed on that play. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And the point after is right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Grab down the middle. It's Davis. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. And the Dukes will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. He'll pitch it. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
There's the handoff. Jukes to get free. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To keep her all the way and a really solid gain. Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this, as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play.
Same tailback, another carry. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Kirk, Texas State has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's incomplete, but the defense jumped across the line there. They could set up a first down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bobcats. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
James Madison, 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Williamson. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Dukes come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Trying to keep...
Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Wide open downfield. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt.
No gain on the play.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. QB keeps it himself. The decision to go for it does. Out this time. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Up at the 1, he's going to throw it. This winds up a safety.
Well, feels to me that really wraps this game up. Maybe if they had a little bit more time, there might be a chance for them to overcome this safety. But this late in the fourth quarter, down now multiple possessions, this one's all but decided.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. Hurdles over the defender. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. This line gets set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw here. That pass is caught. And now, friends, takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Going forward on fourth down, the marker is at the 1-yard line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He stays alive. Touchdown, Texas State. And the route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now